Hello everyone, I'm starting this video at 2:22 and we are here to finish up. I did not turn over the card for the Divine Feminine or the Mass or God, the Creator, and I still haven't turned it over nor looked at it or peeked or anything, I promise. So, for some reason it just had to be at 2:22 even if I wasn't ready yet, and I've never done that before, but here I am. And I'm freestyling and kind of just coming in whoosh like that. So the Divine Masculine, as for, he turned up as a what, and he's happily seeking out the Ten of Cups. We saw where the Knight of the Grail, the Eye of the Tiger, towards the sun, purity and innocence, success, seeking love, resting on his new that's coming into his soul, into his spirit through the collective consciousness. And then at the end we find the Ace of Spirals, or the Ace of Wands. He's found his fire and his spirit is burning and he's very happy. And I got 2 kicks. Okay, the Divine Feminine, I've been feeling the energy, and it's been kind of very relaxing and loving, and like a little bit sometimes having to pull off to oneself to recharge, because there's so much going on out in the world, right? And that recharge is really needed. So I got a feeling that the Divine Feminine is ascending. I can feel it. I can feel more love in my heart. I feel my heart opening more. I feel more compassion for humanity, for life and love. And my belief that peace on earth can only be attained when we work with our relationships. Our relationships are so important as far as being able to have peace in our life. And it just comes from, we want to have the deepest understanding of our fellow man as we can. And that understanding is basically, I don't want to say we're all alike, because we're not. We're all individuals, but we all want the same things. We all want our families to be okay. We all want our loved ones to be okay. We all want to see, it makes us sad to see homelessness. It makes us sad to see people who are doing without in other third world countries. Whereas, it makes us sad to drive past the homeless encampment. We pray for them. We wish something, would be better for them. And that's what I'm talking about. We have compassion. We have love. When we are able to have relationships that we can have discussions with people that they don't want to talk about, but to be able to put it in blunt truth without us running and them not running, and have that discussion about equality. We are all equal. Nobody's better than anybody. And this is what the Divine Feminine has come to realize in this lifetime, that we're equal to men, because we've been taught that we weren't. And they've been taught they were better. Poor, sad situation here, because now the women are rising up, and we're stepping into our place of equality with God, with man, with everything, right? Devil, Satan, whoever they are, ain't nobody got nothing on us, because we the Divine Feminine, and we're here to make sure the unspoken ones, the ones that can't speak up, the innocent, the small, are watched over, and a future is provided for the innocent that are coming, our future grandchildren, great-grandchildren, great-great-great-great-grandchildren. So I haven't turned the card over. But these are the thoughts and things that are on my heart and mind in a continuous manner, is learning how to have relationships that are truthful, honest, and communicative and mutable, and they work together, right? What is the Divine Feminine doing? Here we go. we're about to see. I love you guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel. She's an airhead. She, the divine feminine, has an eye to all. She is encompassing the whole creation within her dream. The divine feminine is pouring water out on the land as a symbolism of hope. And she's pouring water into the waters as a symbolism of change, bringing new to the old, bringing new to the old. Relationships again. She has the two. She has hope in one and faith in the other. And as we have hope in our divine masculines who have collectively been made to think that they were the cat's meow, right? While on the other hand, we on this side in the divine feminines thought we were, if we go back a little further, I remember my mom ironing my dad's gear, right? Ironing and hanging it up and cooking and doing everything. And then on the weekend, she, was to be quiet and let him do whatever he wanted to do, whether it's party or, get mad and leave, however he handled it. And so this was the way I was raised. So I'm like, a little bit under the middle class, but probably not too much, so much as everybody doing this and there. I just used class. We are all equal. It's happened to everybody, and all women have suffered through the problem of the idealism that was put upon the man as he was first, we were second, right? Well, that's not true. We're all equal. We are equal in every way. So whether or not we could go out and make a bunch of money, we were definitely working on the other side, keeping the house, making sure dinner was done, clean clothes, and the kids were fed and schooled. So, there was always equality, but we just didn't think that our work, it doesn't look very important doing dishes and mopping floors. But you go without doing dishes and mopping floors for a week and look and see how important it is. And take the cooking out of that, okay? So you don't cook, you don't do dishes, and you don't mop floors for a week. Let's see what goes on, right? See what happens. I'm still a housewife, but, and we're not rich. I don't care about the money. I have everything I need. I am very well provided for by God. Thank you very much. And God does provide for us for everything. And that's just the way it is. I'm looking to see if my door's shut or not so they can hear me properly out there right now, all right? But God does provide everything. And so we have Aquarius here, out in the wilderness, pouring fresh waters into the spirit. And water represents spirit, emotions. These are the ethers that we do not see. This is the unseen right here on the other side of the veil. Yeah. Pouring waters into the earth, new waters, moving the old waters, taking away the stagnancy, bringing in new spirit, new hopes, new dreams, encompassing with an eye for all. And there, look, we have the symbolism of Nut, the mother of the night. Nut. Yeah, the mother of the night. Yeah. Looks like she's leaning over the earth like this, protecting it. Okay, well, you're a star child this week again, Divine Feminine, and you're working miracles within the collective of universe, because we see universe here. And a lot of stuff is going on in our day and age. We are definitely changing the world to make it better for humanity, right? It's all about humanity. We have stepped back from our divine masculine so we could learn to identify who we are. Who we are. We've been the wife for so long that we have not even identified who are we. Well, most of us, are stars in our own home. We're the one that helps keep everything tied together. We're like always going around with that needle, sewing everything up, right? Making sure there's no loose ends. Everybody's got what they need. Life is good. So you're a star, Divine Feminine. You love yourself. You love humanity. Not just, not just your town, not just your country, but you have an eye towards everyone around the world. And this is basically true love when you care about the whole universe, actually. It's funny how this is an air sign, right? It is an air sign. But do you see that symbolism at the top? That's water. That's the symbolism of water and the Divine Feminine. And I find it so weird to be on Aquarius, an air sign. And that's why I call it an airhead. See? See her head? We could call her a starhead. She probably has all kinds of thoughts about everything that she could do to make things better for life on this planet. Yeah. And the dove next to her, which means her heart is full of love, right? Yeah, that dove. Oh my God, a dove. I gotta tell you, a dove flew into my house today, just flew right through the door and landed in my potted plant and sat there. And my husband came and said, "Hey, there's a bird just flew in the house." And I'm like, "Well, I'm gonna go see." So I walked in there and I'm like talking to it and stuff. And I told my husband, "Get the camera, you should take some pictures of it." And it just kind of hung out with us for about 5 minutes. And then it got up and flew out the door. A dove. A dove. Oh my God, this just made me remember. It was the most beautiful thing. It just kind of looked at us and sat in my little spider plant, that's got little leaves. It bounces like this one right here. See, right here, it just sat in it, but it's in the dining room. So it flew through the living room, into the dining room, down the hallway. It's amazing. It was a sign. I was very excited. It's been a very exciting day. My energy is just like, woo. And I feel happy because I have a feeling that the world is changing. That we're changing. We're changing and we don't even know we're changing, but it feels so good we don't care. Right? It feels so good, we do not care. And so we're changing to a more ethical human. We know we have work to do, but we're willing to do it to change the world and make it a better place for the future of our children, our grandchildren, our loved ones, our, who knows, ourselves, that we be reincarnated in the future. Yeah, just think about that. What if you're going to be back in 100 years? Don't you want it to be better than when you left it? No, I'm serious. I'm serious. God does not destroy energy, and He does not like to change their IDs. He likes to keep, He knows who you are. You know who you are after you wake up, and God does not want to change the IDs of those who come from God to change the world and make it a better place through emotional satisfaction, where you're emotionally happy, emotionally grateful. You're alive, right? You want to be alive? You want to live? Well, we live through our emotions. We don't want to live through the brain. We want to live through the heart and things that make us feel good. And I've been getting kick, because God is really happy with this one. So anyway, we live through the heart. We move. We live. We're not robots, huh? Okay, yep. Put our eyes back on the TV again. We don't want to be robots. We want to live, and we want to live large and loud and free. And we want to experience things that make our vibrations go up. We don't want to watch other people experience things on the TV. We want to experience things ourselves. Like me making this channel. What in the hell was I thinking? I was thinking I need a new experience. I need something that's going to push me. I need to do something because I love people and I want to talk to them and I want to tell them I've seen God and I want to tell them that God is good. I want to tell them that God's not going to destroy this planet, that He's going to bless us and things are going to get better. But before it gets better, it's going to get rougher and we don't want war. That's why we got to learn to stand up and speak our piece. We got to fight this battle with this and this and this, with truth. Once you speak the truth, you can't fight that. You can't fight the truth. You can't fight it. Everybody knows the truth when you speak the truth. When you speak truth loud and clear, there's nothing you can do. It breaks barriers. It slams walls down. And the truth will stand on its own. What's up, Divine Feminine? Oh. Let me cut. Fair enough. Yeah, the truth stands on its own. You ever done that? Told somebody the truth, they come at you and you have a truth and be like, oh, no, I didn't. And they'd be like backing up. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Right. Okay, so stand on your truth always. Be brave, be bold. Do what you need to do to let people know or shine your light, especially. Shine your light. Do not hold back. If you see people that aren't doing the right thing, shine the light. That's right. How else are we going to teach people lessons? They have to be exposed. Everybody from the regular, any kind of man, woman, child, let them know that what they're doing is wrong if you know the absolute truth that is true. There are values that humanity has. There's some things we know that is right, and there's some things we know that is wrong. And when we know it's wrong, we know it's wrong. And you got to be an emperor. You got to stand up and say, look, that's wrong. You got to be a father of this planet that is willing to watch out for the weaker and for those that are stronger who are preying on the weaker. That's our job as spiritual adepts, as spiritual workers. That's our job, especially when we walk with this kind of power and influence, where we shine. And that's what we do, is we shine the light. This is the masculine changing because of the light that was shined on him. Boundaries were put up. If you want to change your masculine, if you want him to do better, then you've got to detach yourself from him and give him the opportunity to work on himself or go away and not. That's his choice. You got to give that to him so that he will know what he wants to do. And I mean really detached, because we know that some of these karmics have really played a lot of hearts, broken hearts, right? Right, well, we can't allow that. That's not right, and it's up to us to teach the lesson. I don't know how that came out on top, but there it is. Again, it's up to us to teach those who are karmics their lessons. We don't hate them. We love these people. These are our people who are working through traumas. The Emperor, number 4, authority, leadership, management, self-discipline, and reason, foresight, trustworthy, ambition, provide support. You're providing support when you expose the deeds that, that are going on. Shine the light. Look, this ain't right. Look, everybody, look what he's doing. You don't hide it. When you hide it, you are excusing it by omission. Yeah, we're light workers. We want our vibe high, so we bring the truth out. And even though it looks like conflict, what it really is a resolution, because you're helping people to see themselves, because they're in the dark. They might not see their actions, right? So we expose them. That's our job. We shine a light. We live disciplined. those of us who are working for God and here for a purpose, we don't excuse or allow anyone to go through. We're like the old time sages, man, that you see on TV in the kung fu movies. We'd be knocking you upside your head and then laughing at you because you're dumbass. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Maybe not really knocking you upside your head like that, but hit you with a sword of truth and, strike one of your legs off and you be like this and I'm right. And that's how it goes. And so, Divine Feminine, you are coming into your power, your masculine and your feminine. Both of these are pretty high-powered masculines and a very high-powered feminine, right? We got fire and water right here, creative energies, like big-time creative energies. This is fire and steam. Oh, look, I even got the fire underneath the water like this. But, if I did turn it like this, and I did, this is fire, this is water, this is heart, and this is solar. Yeah, fire, and this is water. And what does that do? It makes steam. And what is steam? We're creating ethers. We're bringing out the pure oils of spirit and love and compassion, mother and father of the world, mother and father of great knowledge and wisdom. Two spirits coming together as one to create a better world for everyone. Kick. We're living in a time of magic. I know that for a fact. I've seen it. I've experienced it. I'm 62, but let me tell you, I thought I was 63, but somebody told me yesterday I'm only 62. I, don't worry about these earthly things. They're no big deal to me, but I don't even know why I was going to tell you. Oh, I've seen a lot. I have seen a lot of things on this planet that other people haven't seen, and it's just, I know it's a magical place. I gotta take a drink of water. Divine Feminine is bossing up. There's nothing else to say. She's transforming the dark into light. See all that darkness around her? But the Divine Feminine is popping it. She's popping it into a light, a lantern for everybody to see. And the Divine Masculine is standing right next to her. The Emperor, authority, leadership, understanding, foundation of 4. And then we've got 17 here, so 8, 4, 4, 4. Yeah, the star is 17. And so that would come out 17. Let's see, I gotta look. 15, 16, 17, 8. And 8 would break down into 4, 4, 4 or 12. But I like 444 better, right? Because 444 carries a lot of solid foundation, a lot of grounding. And let me tell you, in order to get to a state like that, you want to really ground good. A lot of people think walking through the grass is a good way to ground. Let me tell you something. Put your mind into it, putting your feet on the floor and seeing yourself grow roots from your ground chakra, from your root chakra. Root. Okay, so those roots should grow down your legs, and you see it in your imagination, your third eye. We're working in the metaphysical world, right? You're working with your energy, and you want to see your energy as it's moving down your legs, right? Your energy is moving down. Your energy reaches your feet, and it might take time, but you will eventually see the roots growing out of the bottom of your feet and grasping and growing down through the earth. And you have no idea the change that it'll bring. Fear will go away, stress will go away, anxiety. You will be rooted your energy into Mother Earth, and she will empower you with magnetism, and you will be fearless. Mother Earth is a living planet, and she is full of healing. She is there for us for any kind of needs we have. Our third eye should guide us straight to our chakra system, and we should ground our energy center right straight down into the Mother Earth, because that is the rainbow bridge. And from there it's up to you how you go. I ain't gonna, because if you're really tied in to the Mother Earth and she trusts you, she will give you secrets and tell you stories from the past and the future that will blow your mind, because she is a living entity. She's alive. Now I'm gonna pull a card right here and now. Ace of Wands. Yes, there's Leo and Virgo. Funny enough, I have a moon in Leo, and I am a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, Leo, moon, Mercury in Libra. I love that, because that means I communicate about justice. Yeah, because Mercury is all about communication. And this is what I'm bringing you right now, is some communication, that things are changing, that the mother and father souls of this galaxy, this universe, who nurtured and brought forth the material world, the earth, the moon, the sun, these things, is back, and we are changing the world this day, even before your very eyes. Life is changing, and it's going to get better and better and better for all, because that would bring peace on earth. Look at there. Let's read this. Beginnings, opportunities, strength. This is about grounding yourself into the earth, right? Look, we see this stick standing up on top of the earth, but the smoke itself looks like it's grounded. Even though that's fire, you still got to ground the flame. You got to have a place to build the fire on. There has to be a pot, a hearth. Yeah, and the chakra system, the energy centers that go up and down through our body, is an energetic center. It plays different notes and different tones and different things throughout our body. Leo and Virgo, Cancer, Leo and Virgo, that is so wild. And air. Cancer, Leo and Virgo with air. There. Ground yourself, my friends. Ground yourself into the earth. Ground your fire in with Mother Earth. And if you're worthy, she will upgrade you like you would not believe. Mother Earth is awesome. I love her. She's a living creature. Everything she produces is alive. I want to give you, look there. Everything that comes up out of Mother Earth, including you and me, lives. We live. And not only do we live, but we live on forever. Many of us are souls that's been created for billions and trillions of years. Life just goes on and on. And, it would be very dull and boring if we come back with all of our memories, because just imagine in the beginning when everything was raw and we were all wild and crazy and, wild and crazy. You know what wild and crazy is. So this planet's energies, have tamed down. Even in the beginning, the earth was wild and crazy, with dinosaurs, with giants, with, the stories of the magicians and powers that were used to, slap each other out of the air, flying. And, we hear stories of all kinds of stuff when this planet was first created, and the raw energies of the primordial mix that were born first. We're savage, but we're not savage anymore. It's time for us to not be savages. We are moving into the era of being the new humanity and compassion. We have released those old energies. They are past. We're not murderers and killers anymore and rapists. All that stuff has to be let go and move into a future where we love one another and help each other. Our ancestors have built this world. It's time to share the resources. It's time for the people to have all things that they need. Every child should be born with a home. This is what we're doing. We're shining the light on humanity. Every child should have a home, just like every fox is allowed to give birth in a hole to its children. A bird's allowed to build a nest for its eggs. Humanity, people need homes, and we're as much a part of nature as those creatures are. So we too deserve a place. But we need to learn how to work through relationships. We need to talk in truth. And we can do this. Make a new structure in this land because our ancestors built this world and we should be enjoying it as much as anybody else. Right? There's nothing that said they should have everything. Nothing. Not the Vatican, not the wealthy, not the powerhouse rulers. I don't know what they call themselves. Presidents, kings, czars, and big wigs around the world that cause wars, take all of our money, invest in wars and killing, keep that spirit going. We don't want our children to fight. We don't even want a war here in America for our freedom because truth stands in its own right. Truth stands, and we're protected by God. It's like when Moses brings the people out of Egypt. God protected him. Don't touch my people, I'll kick your ass. That's what God says. Don't touch my people. You think Mother Earth don't know if you're her people or not? Well, Mother Earth's people know if they are. I know, and I'm not afraid. And there are people and women standing up around this world who are mature enough to understand that they've got the thumb on us, and we're going to stop it. What do we got here? Ultimate happiness, genuine joy and love, family love, belonging, enduring success, spiritual pleasure, and bright futures. And that's how we're going to stand, not in violence, not in war, not in starting petty trouble. The divine feminine is moving forward, and she is going to take back this planet because the mother wants her house back, and she's about ready to sweep out that which isn't working and bringing joy to everybody. She says to me right now that too many children are doing without, while others have way more than they need, hoarded up. I got a kick. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like it at all. And Mother Earth is male and female. We know we have the rocks in the earth and the water and the air. And actually, she could be a double. Meaning, if the divine feminines, earth and water together, and the divine masculines, fire and air, and then they join that with the divine feminine, there's a powerful force that's going to be there for change and newness. And we believe that God is great and magnificent. And, transmutation is pulling everything out of nothing. And it all starts in mind over matter. How you think is a cog, and it can turn wheels. Remember that you were rooted. You were rooted and grounded in the earth. And you, as an individual human, was giving power over the air. Any spirits in the air, you've been given power over your mind, power over the earth. Any earth spirits, you were given power over them. Now, am I telling you that you should order and command? No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have the power to order them to leave you alone and to leave others alone as well. And teach them, because that's what you are on this planet, is a teacher to the lower level spirits. It's wonderful, isn't it? That's right. We are guardians over this planet and teachers, because the earth is continuously giving birth to spirit. King of Pentacles, self-control, steady, enterprising, pragmatic, industrialist, provider, dependable, businessman, material success, financial management, emphasis on security. What I just said, Mother Earth is continuously giving birth to new baby spirits, new ideas, new love, new peace, new war, new this, new that. You know, thoughts are like little bubbles that go out and float around in the air, right? The King of Pentacles. We are here to watch over and take care of the business, the earthly spiritual business. Those of us who are of the 144,000 are here to think new thoughts, bring about new, to show what it's like to live a God-like life, right? Right. We are not here to be stuck and hanging around with twiddling our thumbs. We're here to explore our deepest depths. We're here to see if we truly have ever lived before. We're here to see and look for evidence that there possibly could be living creatures that we can't see, which they proved in the quantum field. Hey, particles, atoms bouncing around all over the place, nuons, ions, eons, and buons, muons. And these little things seem to be doing their own thing, whether they're doing it in waves or one at a time in particles. That's the spiritual word, my dears. The quantum field. Let's see what we got to say about this. Introspection, and that's what I was saying. Look deep within yourself, and then look deeper at nature, and you will see a magic that nobody else on any other planet has seen. The flowers, the plants, the trees, the air, the life,